Hey Virgo, hope you're doing well. Welcome to your February 2023 general reading. It's for the zodiac sign of Virgo. Don't need all these. Sun, moon, rising, and of course Venus if you relate to any of the love messages here. Or if any love messages come out, or if they don't. Okay, I think we have plenty. So, ooh. A lot of people are getting danger. So I don't know if it's just the energy right now, or I want to say either Taurus got danger. Anyway, someone else. Some of you are feeling really guilty about something that you want to do. Some of you are in a situation where you might be involved with somebody. This doesn't have to be in a romantic way, but it could be just somebody in your family. Like, it could be a parent, it could be a sibling, it could be a friend that you really struggle with, like being able to put yourself first. Like, you might struggle with being able to be truthful in this situation. You might feel really guilty when you do things that make you happy. You might have to keep a lot of things hidden in whatever situation you're in to avoid like a fight, you know, to avoid some kind of like altercation, to avoid some kind of, you know, it doesn't have to be like literally a dangerous situation, but for some of you it might be. Like for some of you have found out the truth about something that might have been hidden from you. And like, I don't know if you want to go to battle over this, but it's like, it calls for some sort of battle. It calls for some sort of battle. Somebody may feel like, some of you literally feel like you're in danger over this. And then some of you, it's like there's some sort of a guilt that's holding you back from like running in the other direction. Let me see what else we got here. You got the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, this is definitely a romantic situation. Some of you may feel guilty about something you've done that you think might impede the happiness of somebody else. Like if they knew the truth. To the Wheel of Fortune, I think Taurus just got the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so with these cards here, you've got a lot of positive energy. So let me just see what else we've got in here. For some of you, it's like the truth has set you free. For some of you, the truth has helped you regain your balance, has helped you regain your strength, has illuminated something that was really disturbing and had kept you in the dark. Yeah, something that was like really dark and oppressive and very like mean is the word that I'm coming up with. Like somebody here has changed their fate into a more positive direction. That's required a lot of strength, required a lot of balance, and required, you know, faith is really what I want to say, is required faith in something. And to overcome this sort of dark, either like emotionally traumatic is what I'm seeing here. Some sort of emotionally traumatic situation. Like where somebody was literally like kept in the dark because of like browbeaten. Like somebody was like maybe even physically, like somebody felt really like held back or really like oppressed or really like just hidden by somebody else's like aggression. like by this threat of something being taken away, or this threat of like I said, for some of you, it's like physical danger. The truth has definitely been revealed here. In both of these instances, there's a huge theme of, you know, something being brought to light, something that was very hidden. And it seems like something that was a big deal. On an emotional level, something that was big, that was hidden. You've got two themes of battle here. And something that was requiring a lot of strength to be able to change the trajectory of it. A lot of inner strength, a lot of balance, and a lot of faith. Let me see if I can get any more with these cards. Yeah, a lot of patience, a lot of faith, a lot of inner strength. If this hasn't happened, this is what's required to get you out of this situation. I'm going to use these cards here because like this has a kind of dark, like I said, there's a bit of a dark theme to this situation. Somebody's taking action. Some of you are getting out of a commitment that you're in. Some of you, not everybody, some of you maybe are getting a divorce or have gotten divorced from a person that maybe other people don't realize was very manipulative behind closed doors, that was very dangerous behind closed doors, that was, you know, I hate to use all these buzzwords that people have on the internet, that was very covert, you know, covertly manipulative, covertly narcissistic, whatever you want to say. Some of you have been in a situation where you were the only one who knew how bad it was. You were the only one who knew what this person was really like, and you had to remain patient, remain strong. But if you haven't, you know, some of you want to like run like hell away from this commitment. And what I was going to say is that for some of you, you feel like you're doing an injustice. Some of you feel guilty about either going towards your happiness or wanting to go towards your happiness and getting away from whatever this is that is, it's like I want to say like a special pain only to you. But some of you have enormous guilt about breaking some sort of commitment. You may feel like you're like legally, not in like legal sense of like the law on the earth, but like in some sort of like legal moral sense, you feel like you are breaking, you know, you're doing something unjust. Yeah. Again, like I said, Taurus just had a huge theme of getting away from something and wanting to take a risk in another direction. So maybe you're dealing with a Taurus. Maybe you should check out that video. Some of you really, really want out of a marriage or a commitment that you're in. Or somebody in your life does. If this doesn't resonate with you, if you're watching for a Virgo and you're not having any issues, please don't take this as in the Virgo you're involved with wants out. It may not be part of your story at all, but there's definitely somebody here that if they haven't already, they are trying to, yeah. Somebody is trying to run like hell. Literally trying to run like hell. Or they already did run like hell, or they're making plans to. I think that's all this deck's going to give us. Let me see. See, like I said, I'm not coming up with a huge energy of masculine or feminine in either direction. So You know, like, take it how it resonates. Let's get some more lighthearted cards here and see if we can get anything a little bit more positive. Could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, there was a major ending to something. If there hasn't been a major ending to something, this transformation, this ending is going to, somebody's going to feel left on their own, or someone does feel left on their own, and they feel like their whole world's falling apart. So you may have ghosted somebody may have ghosted you, you may be ending a situation. Like I said, somebody here is ending something. Somebody here wants to get away from something. It can be an abusive situation. It can be a, you know, mentally abusive situation is what I'm getting. Hidden, not able for everybody to see what the real situation is like. Somebody's trying to get away from that. And this person is, you know, like I said, whether it's you doing this or the person you're involved with or whatever, you have to take it how it resonates. This ending is going to freak someone out about being alone. Their whole world is going to fall apart if they have to be alone. This person might act like a psychopath in this situation. They might be totally like, it's like a person that if you break up with them or end things with them, they go completely cold, completely like they will turn around and never talk to you again. But at the same time, it's because they feel like their whole world is falling apart. They feel like it's the biggest catastrophe that could ever happen to them, by somebody, you know, ending things. Yeah, you have the moon again. Whatever this is, it's not something that other people could observe. It's not something, and again, with this person in particular right here, the masculine energy here, they keep it all under wraps, like all under wraps. You would never know. You would never know that they're, you'd never know they're suffering. You'd never know that they feel like their whole world is falling apart. But there's action that's going to be taken. There's going to be a swift and sudden change. For some of you that might be dealing with a dangerous person, you do need to be careful. You might be afraid of what kind of action they're going to take. They might keep their motives just so completely hidden. And this could be somebody that has, like, you know, a real mental illness underneath the surface. They might catastrophize things and then take impulsive action, and it turns out, you know, really bad for the person on the other end of it. Okay, let's get one more deck here. Yeah, for some of you, you're really trying to get away from someone who's controlling your life. Or at least you feel like they are. Yeah, but somebody feels stuck. My goodness. Yeah, somebody feels like, for somebody, this is the end. This can't go on anymore. There's a real sad feeling to this. But it has a happy ending. Let me get a couple more cards here. I'm sorry. This could also involve a family situation here. Some of you might feel stuck and under judgment because of your family. Like I said, there's some of you here feel like you're breaking an enormous moral code, or somebody, like I said, you're a person you're dealing with, whoever. Because like you're breaking some really big a moral code, or some sort of, you know, personal, moral, ethical thing, or within your family, within your culture, within your community. Somebody feels like they're breaking the law in some sense. They feel an enormous amount of guilt for going after their happiness or getting away from this really bad situation towards their happiness. And I think that there's maybe even a risk of, for some of you, it could feel like a risk of being written out of a will, or risk of losing an inheritance, of disappointing, of judgment coming from parents, you know, or other family members. Some people here feel stuck and can't take charge because of a family situation, either because of, you know, being judged by family, or literally being, you know, excommunicated, written out of something here. Okay, let's move on. Let me get one more deck for you guys and see how this situation is going to turn out. Yeah, there's still a theme of fear. There's also, you know, an indication of like past pain. Somebody may be feeling really in the dark, like they're in the dark and they don't know where to go. There is somebody here who's really afraid of being alone. It almost means like literal death to them to be alone. But there's another energy here of somebody who like absolutely has to get away from this situation. They have to get away from this feeling of away from this pain towards a more advantageous point of, you know, stance, towards more peace, towards, you know, a calmer environment. Yeah, you got the Fool again. So you and Taurus, both the Fool twice. Take it how it resonates. Yeah, there's somebody who is done feeling like this. There's somebody who is done being afraid. There's somebody who's done feeling guilty. There's somebody who's done dealing with this covert situation. There's somebody who's done with it. Yeah, they're taking this is beautiful. If this is you, you're doing the right thing. You have, for some of you, you might feel a little bit the guilt or the judgment or whatever might come. You might come from a very like religious or a family that adheres to some sort of strict, religious thing or values in that way. You need to know that you are really spiritually connected and you're being guided by whatever faith that you have. You're being guided by whatever faith that you have to move away from this. That you absolutely can, you absolutely should, that you should take this risk. You should, if it's a new start over, if it's getting away from a particular person, however it resonates with you, you're connected. Your guides are guiding you in this direction, that you can move away from whatever this pain is, whatever this fear is, whatever this guilt is, whatever these hidden forces are that, this sort of hidden hostility, like somebody who's like very, charming and nice on the surface, very helpful, but they save this like really hostile, controlling, that's the word I'm looking for. They keep that really, really hidden. You, like I said, you might be the only one who sees that side of them. Like I said, you or that person is totally, if you leave them, I don't know, I shouldn't say that. Somebody here is terrified of being alone. They're going to freak out being alone, but they'll hide it really well. But there's going to be an ending here. You might have to deal with some judgment from family. You might have to deal with some guilt, but all signs point to moving on, moving forward, strategizing a plan, carrying on. You're being guided to do that. So anyway, Taurus, I hope this was helpful for you, and I hope you will subscribe to my channel and check out some more of my videos. Thanks.